Neon Genesis Evangelion franchise has announced in a post on its social media this October 4th, commemorating the 29th anniversary of the broadcast of the first episode. The message shared on Twitter was as follows: "Today, October 4th, is the anniversary of the broadcast of the first episode of Neon Genesis Evangelion. This year marks the 29th anniversary since its first airing in 1995. Next year we will be celebrating the 30th anniversary, and we have a number of exciting events in store. Stay tuned. We thank you for your continued support of the Evangelion series." This message has sparked a wave of excitement among fans, who speculate that the franchise may be preparing a new project for its 30th anniversary in 2025. This follows previous statements by the franchise's creator, Hideaki Anno, who a few months ago spoke about the possibility of an Evangelion sequel. In an interview with the Asahi Shimbun, Anno commented that an Evangelion sequel could be made by someone else. During the conversation, he mentioned, "It's possible that there might be something in it. The idea of an Evangelion sequel made by someone other than me might exist. I haven't decided yet, or rather, it's better for the work to have a high degree of freedom. Whether it would be commercially viable or interesting would depend on the content. It's not that I'm saying I'll never make another one, but it's not clear to me yet." A press release informed that the manga The Barbarian's Bride will have an anime adaptation that will premiere sometime in 2025 in Japan. The release included a promotional teaser, but did not reveal production details. During a special event, the production of a second season for the anime adaptation of the manga Mahou Shoujo and Akogarete was officially confirmed. The announcement included a special promotional video, but did not reveal production details or a scheduled release date. Following the broadcast of the final episode of the second season of the anime Oshi no Ko, the production of a third season for the franchise was announced. Along with the announcement, a new promotional image and video previewing the return of the series were released. Production details, as well as a premiere date, will be announced soon. In the most recent issue of Weekly Shonen Jump magazine, it was announced that the anime adaptation of The Elusive Samurai will have a second season. This Sunday, after the broadcast of the final episode of the anime mission, Yazakura Family, it was announced that the series will have a second season. This announcement was accompanied by a promotional video that used panels from the original manga, leading clues about the future events we will see in the next installment. At the 50th anniversary screening of Space Battleship Yamato, Hideaki Anno, creator of Evangelion, revealed that he is working on a new film project related to the iconic franchise. During the event, Anno announced that his studio, Khara, has acquired the rights to the series and its soundtrack, which will allow him to develop a new film based on this legendary work of Japanese anime. Talented author Mingo Yaqueri, known for her work on Kuzu no Honkai and her involvement in the creation of Oshi no Ko, generated a stir on social media after suggesting that she intends to create an official doujinshi of the franchise. Via Twitter, Yaqueri wrote, "I want to make an Oshi no Ko doujinshi from the bottom of my heart, but if possible, I'd like to do it with AKA, wouldn't that already be a comic book?" A recent promotional video for the anime Call Up Girls has surprised internet users, who quickly identified it with the Mo genre, thanks to the style of its characters and the vibrant use of pastel colors. What really took them by surprise was discovering that this project was produced in China, i.e., it is a donghua, with local animators and voice actresses. Despite this, many claim that the quality of the animation rivals that of more recent Japanese productions. The third season of Re:Zero, Starting Life in Another World, has generated a lot of comments among fans, and not precisely because of the development of the plot or the evolution of the characters, but because of a notable change in the design of Emilia, one of the main characters of the series. Specifically, fans noticed that Emilia's bust is considerably larger compared to previous seasons, which did not go unnoticed since the first promotional videos, but has now been confirmed with the premiere of the first episode. The case of the tragic fire at Kyoto Animation, which claimed the lives of 36 people and left 32 with serious injuries, is back in court as the defense of Shinji Aoba, the man responsible for the attack, appeals his death sentence. Aoba, 46, was convicted in January 2024 by a Kyoto court, where he was found to have full capacity to distinguish between right and wrong at the time of the crime, allowing him to be given the death penalty. However, the defense has now filed new arguments in the Osaka Court of Appeals, challenging this conclusion. The attack, which occurred on July 18, 2019, was one of the most devastating incidents in Japan in decades. Aoba broke into Kyoto Animation's first studio, sprayed gasoline on employees and set a fire that completely destroyed the building. According to reports, Aoba acted out of a mistaken belief that the studio had plagiarized one of his works. A video has become a trend in social networks by showing a product of a huge inflatable doll of Frieren, the protagonist of the popular anime So-So no Frieren. The inflatable features the elf Frieren lying in a relaxed pose, and the most peculiar thing is that it seems that the purpose of the product is that the user can sleep on it, pretending to be accompanied by the charismatic elf while resting. The popular manga Ensatsu Kishitsu by Yusei Matsui is once again facing the possibility of being banned in another U.S. school due to its controversial content. This time, the Horry County, South Carolina School District is reviewing the work following a complaint from a parent who considers the manga's violent and sexual content inappropriate. According to a report by WMBF News in late September, the work is being evaluated to decide whether it will be removed from school libraries. The parent who filed the complaint commented, "Even if I didn't have children, I wouldn't want a child to read this book. There are girls and lingerie on men. Also, several chapters talk about murder, and there are images of guns, rifles, knives, and mentions of killing in the pages." The long-awaited remake of Ranma, by Mappa Studios, has generated a great deal of controversy among Japanese internet users after its recent release. The debate has centered on the censorship applied to the nude scenes, an aspect that has been significantly modified compared to the original material. The reduction in the amount of nudity and the use of angles or details to hide key parts of the scenes has sparked divided opinions among fans. One of the comments that ignited the controversy was the following: "It seems that the new Ranma anime has decided to solve the problem of how to handle the female Ranma nude scenes by eliminating nipples and showing uncensored nudity." Comments such as, "Thank you for reaching the biggest point of compromise in the Reiwa era and they shouldn't remove nipples," suggest that a controversy over Ranma's nipples is coming. A discussion on a Japanese forum has captured the attention of many anime fans, where the central theme revolves around the growing lack of interest in anime series in the otaku community. Under the title "Sad News, Otaku are losing interest in anime," several members shared their opinions and experiences, noting that this phenomenon seems to be occurring more frequently in recent times. One of the first comments, reflecting a sense of sadness, read, "I feel sad." This gave way to a series of responses in which many users shared that they have also experienced a decline in their interest in anime. Some mentioned that they can no longer enjoy the series with the same intensity as before. One example is the comment from a user who expressed, "I can't sit still for even 30 minutes anymore. I used to be able to watch hours straight with no problem." The discussion also revealed a widespread sentiment that the anime industry has entered a phase of mass production without quality, which has contributed to this loss of interest. One user noted, "It's because they are producing low-quality content in large quantities," while another noted that the saturation of Isekai series has made many of these stories feel repetitive and tired. "I've had enough of otherworldly reincarnation stories." The anime adaptation of Uzumaki, Spiral into Horror, Junji Ito's horror manga, has suffered a drastic drop in public opinion following the airing of its second episode this weekend. After the first episode received praise for its visual fidelity and chilling atmosphere, fans expected the series to maintain a consistent level of quality throughout the 4 scheduled episodes. However, the surprise came when the second episode turned out to be a major visual disappointment. During an escape scene, viewers noticed dreadful animation, with characters moving erratically and unnaturally, something that was immediately reminiscent of the infamous 2016 Berserk adaptation. At some points, characters literally glide over the background, a visual device that fans criticized for its lack of fluidity and quality. Last Saturday, the city of Leon, Guanajuato, witnessed a wedding out of the ordinary. Olaf Montano and Natalia Alba, a couple passionate about cosplay and otaku culture, decided to seal their love with a theme based on the iconic series Saint Seiya, known in Latin America as the Knights of the Zodiac. The event was held at the Expiatory Temple of Leon, where Olaf was characterized as Hades, king of the underworld, and Natalia as Athena, the goddess of wisdom, in a ceremony that combined the solemnity of tradition with the love for anime. That's all for today. Which of these news stories surprised you the most? Leave us your opinion in the comments, and if you have any news you'd like us to cover, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the little bell so YouTube will notify you when we upload new videos. Thanks for joining us, and remember, every week we have more of the best anime for you. See you in the next video. Bye.